Hey everyone, it's Jeremy and Joni, she's driving. Just wanted to welcome you guys to Us Plus 7. We're going out to the property just to give you guys a quick view, driving back to the house, kind of show where we're going to be doing things, and the house itself, what we got done so far. And yeah, just thanks for joining in for this first video after our intro. And Joni, take it away.
You said it.
Yeah, on the right side is where we're going to put our pastures along here for our cattle, and also on the left hand side there's pasture going to be there. So we'll be doing rotational grazing. We have about 30 acres of pasture land. So, yeah. And then we've also, after we bought the land, we have a good friend that lives on the hill. His name's Gord, so I'm sure everybody will get to know or meet Gord some. But anyway, he's building a house here on the left-hand side, right in the middle of our pasture area. So, putting a house and a garage and putting a car waste in. Plans on doing some mechanic work, so he'll be able to service the community that way, which will be nice. Yeah. And then as we move up to the top of the hill, then we're off to the left behind the tractor is where we're going to be putting our cattle barn. And so this area down here, and through the pasture areas, we'll be putting our chickens as well, the meat kings and the laying hens in tractors, chicken tractors. So tractors will be pulled around. It's our big 70-60 Kubota tractor that we just got last year. Our fence stakes, you can see them all there. They're ready to go in. One thing that's nice about this property is that we have some water and beaver ponds and stuff over on the right, which our property does go through. And then the runoff is all here on the, comes through the center of the property. So we've got all kinds of water for the animals and for the gardens. Right here on the left-hand side is where we plan on putting some of our gardens, because this is south-facing. So we plan on putting some of our gardens in here, and then where the trees are, we're going to be cutting down some of those trees and putting in some of our passive solar greenhouses. And then throughout the woods here, just doing cleanup, we're going to have the pigs into the woods and in some pasture area, rotating them as well to just help clean up on the forage underneath, and eventually clean out the trees enough so that there's forest. There's some trees, but not really dense forest like this. So it'll kind of create more pasture land, more grassland, kind of mix with the trees to give some shade for the animals. And yeah, so that's that part. And then when we get up to the top of the hill, on the right hand side, we're going to be clearing out some land, and we'll be putting our sawmill. On the left-hand side is where we're going to be clearing some woods and putting in the barns, and that will be mainly for the for the horse barn, and then some of the rabbits and different animals like that coming into our other pasture where the house, and this is a camp here that we're going to move and either use it as a barn for something, or thought about finding a spot for the girls to be able to put it into the woods and kind of create their own little cabin. So undecided on that yet, and then in the fall when we bought the property, we cleared out the right hand side here along the trees, and that's why we have piles of brush over on the left, and that's what we need to get up here and start chipping away and getting that mess all cleaned up to get the grass growing. So, and yeah, as we're coming down here, there's another spring that's down in this tree line, or in the center section of the trees that's in the field here. So we plan on cleaning that out and trying to make somewhat of a fish pond in there. So that will be an experience and kind of a challenge to get that constructed properly. And then yeah, after the tree line, then we're coming into where our house is and where the house is going. We're here at the land where it's all gonna take place, all the hard work, and you guys just seen an image or a picture or some video of us coming through into where we're at. That's like a kilometer from the road back into where we're building. And in this section, back away from the road, we're planning on having the kids' horses. You know, they're always talking about the horses, so that you're gonna see horses running through the pastures here, and also we'll probably see some chickens and rabbits up at the top. But down here is where we're gonna have our house, and you can see from the foundation that's in the ground, we've got things started in the fall, but we're really getting eager to get started with the construction of walls and slabs and all that good stuff to follow. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. So far we've done ICF foundation. We've got the footing in. We did a 4-foot frost wall, and so with the ICF, can't remember the name of the product that we used exactly. Pascal is our concrete contractor here, local contractor, and it's got 2-inch SM on the interior and the exterior of the form, and then we added another 4 inches of rigid insulation to the outside of that, where we were kind of going after the solar passive home design. With construction of the cost of construction and everything right now, I'm sure in your area, same as here, it's expensive, and so we've ended up having to cut out some things, but we haven't compromised the design and the features that we need to have. So we're standing in what would be the living room, or what will be the living room, with the kitchen back here. We have our main entry that is coming in through here. There will be an access into the garage, and then after we go through into the kitchen, there'll be a walk-through kitchen cabinet that goes into the pantry, and the pantry goes basically from that corner there right around over to this garage wall. So it's a really big pantry. We want to be able to keep all of our food, and we got lots of shelves in there to be able to store all of our food and all the baking and the canning and everything that Joni's going to be doing. We want to make sure we have lots of space there. So, and then so this is all just going to be an open area, and then we're going in underneath. The bottom floor is going to be our Joni and I's master bedroom with walk-in closet, bathroom, and a laundry room, mechanical room, in our office. And then upstairs, it's going to go to a loft up above that section there, and that's where the girls' rooms will be. So. And then one thing that we learned through the process of building different homes, we've learned that with the number of kids, it's always nice to have a spot where they can go, and they can go with their friends. You can close the door, right? And if you have people over, it's not super loud in the house. So we built a rec room here that's kind of separate from everything else. So we'll have the TV and couches and things in there for the kids to be able to go in. And we can close the door behind them, and then we can just have conversations with somebody else without raising our voice over the kids. So yeah. And then back here in the back part of our field is where we're going to have all of our solar panels going. So there's I want to say there's 70. I might be corrected in that in later videos, but there's like 70 some panels that are going in, a couple inverters going in our electrical room, and so it's all going to be coming together real soon once the weather turns and the snow finally melts away. We just want to thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully you guys you can see the vision that we have for this property, and we're excited that you guys will be able to tune in and see how we progress and how what we're able to add and how we're able to combat some of the challenges that are ahead of us and conquer them. I know that it's exciting for us to be able to just document what we're doing, so that our children will be able to go back to these videos. I remember looking at videos from when I was a kid, and then they kind of stopped, And but I know that even just this past weekend, family was gathering around the TV watching videos, so it's really nice to be able to do, and it's great that we can bring people along with us and just share in our adventure. And so we're super excited. So if you guys are interested in seeing more, make sure that you subscribe and hit the like button. That will help get the content out there, and we're super excited. Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.